Hi, I'm Elizabeth Smith, and I am creating this video so that you can get to know me. The more we get to know each other, the more we can engage in meaningful ways over the content we're going to be learning. So I thought the way that I would help you get to know me is to share with you a few of my favorite things. My number one favorite thing, those pictures right next to me, that's my family. My husband of 27 years, and we have three children, two in college, one in high school, but I'll tell you more about them later. My other favorite thing I think you should just know is flamingos. I love flamingos. What can I say? But how about something a little bit more personal? Long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. No, it wasn't a galaxy far, far away. It was Indiana. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I was born on May 6, 1964. Now, that was a whole different world back then. The average income was $6,000, gas per gallon was 30 cents, a loaf of bread was 21 cents, the U.S. postage stamp 5 cents, and a ticket to the movies that I love, $1.25. My favorite toy growing up was an easy bake oven. That indeed was a long, long time ago. That was then, and this is now. 2016, I am a professor for Moody Bible Institute, and I teach both in an in-class environment, face-to-face, in the Chicago campus, as well as, obviously, Moody distance learning in the digital world. And I find both environments very effective for learning. I teach downtown in Chicago in a classroom, but I live in Batavia, Illinois, about an hour away. I commute in by train or in a car, and either way, though, whether I get to teach online this way or I get to teach in a classroom, I love to teach. It's my privilege and it's my passion to be a professor. How did I get to be a professor? Well, let me tell you a little bit about my academic background. I went to Indiana University where I got an honors psychology degree in 1986. What does that mean? In my undergraduate work, I got my master's thesis done at the same time. And my master's thesis was actually regarding college students, leadership and collegiate extracurricular activities. I've always loved higher education. Following my college years, I went to Trinity Evangelical Divinity School, where I got my master's in counseling psychology with an emphasis in systematic theology. Along with my master's, I also got my MRS. That's where I met my husband. And after I graduated from TEDS, we moved to Wisconsin, where we lived for 12 years. Following 12 years in Wisconsin, we moved to Illinois, and this is where we lived for 15. My husband and I have planted a church in Elburn, Illinois, about just 15, 20 minutes away from our house, further out west. And we have been in ministry our entire married life. So after my academics, I've gotten a lot of different professional and personal experience. In ministry as a pastor's wife, I've been involved in women's ministry, children's youth ministry, counseling, mentoring, even designing and instructing courses. And in counseling, I've gotten my license as a licensed clinical professional counselor, primarily working with families, but also individuals, especially children and youth. So 30 years of counseling experience, and I've gone to hospitals, rural clinics, and even owned my own practice. With all this personal and professional experience, I've had the opportunity to become a professor at Moody Bible Institute. In the undergraduate school, I'm the program head for children's ministry. In the seminary, I work in the Masters of Clinical Mental Health with our intern and practical students. And in Moody Distance Learning, I not only get to teach, but I get to design and create courses. So that's what I do, but my heart of of myself is my family, and they're so supportive, and you're probably going to hear and see a lot about them. And we've got to travel a lot too. So since we've traveled and there's a lot that I know, I hope to bring a lot of those personal experiences into the classroom as well as we engage and learn the material together. My passion for why I teach and why I get to teach for Moody is because I want to know Christ and to make him known. Paul says to a young pastor Timothy in 2 Timothy 2:2, and the things you have heard me say in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to reliable people who will also be qualified to teach others. Spurgeon had a comment on this verse. He said, the man who has given himself wholly to the service of Christ must not undertake any other business that would prevent his giving his whole strength to his master's work. That's my promise to you, to give everything I have, that as we learn together, that we will know Christ and make him known more effectively because we have learned together. If there's any way that I can serve you, don't hesitate to let me know. Email, through our discussion boards, which I really look forward to. We're in this together. Thank you for taking the course, and I look forward to getting to know you.